Hello student, PARAMGURU PATHSHALA English Medium School, SARSA. Welcome to this in video. I am Kamini Master. Today I am going to teach you SS Social Study Standard 3rd. Unit number 1, Early Humans. Today I covered topic that is introductions of early humans, introduce hard words, and then word meaning at glance of early humans. So dear students, pay attention here in this video. Introduction. Dear students, what do you know about early humans? Listen. If you are watching the movie of Mowgli cartoon at that time, what do you have seen? One boy wandering here and there in jungle, search of food, etc. He wear only one clothes. Same in early humans, they were like they live in jungle and live like simple life, not like us nowadays that we have to wear fancy dresses, clothes, traditional clothes, uniforms, or they don't even have eat food like us, pizza, burger, roasted food. What they found in jungle? No, they eat raw food, mean kacha khana. Even they don't have houses like us. Our houses, bungalow, big house, small house, we live in society, etc. They live in caves or huts in jungle. Here in this chapter, you have to study in detail about early humans. So, listen and pay attention here. In this chapter, you have to study about lifestyle of early humans, that is food habits, house, their clothes, tools, communications, discovery of fire, invention of wheel, farming, domestication of animals. You have to study in this chapter detail. Now, dear students, this is your new words or hard words. Each words I will recite 2 or 3 times. So, you have to pay attention here, and some words meaning I explain in Hindi or some words explain in English. So listen carefully. Humans, HUMANS. Humans means you and me, other people, same it. Habits, HABITS. Habits, this is your familiar words. Jungles, JUNGLES. Jungles means zoo, jungle, etc. Ago, AGO. Ago means बहुत साल पहले, long ago, years, etc. Nomads. What is the meaning of nomads? Nomads means people who move from one place to another place in search of food, clothes, work, etc. NOMADS. Nomads. Raw. RAW. Raw means kacha, not cooked food. It's raw food. It's called raw. Food gatherers. Food gatherers. FOODGATHERERS. Food gatherers means food collector. They have collect food as eat, etc. Stones. STONES. Stones, simple word. Caves, caves. Caves means in jungle the animals live in caves. Same, early humans lives in caves at that time. Wild animals, WILDANIMALS, wild animals. Huts, HUTS, huts means jhupdiya. MUD, mud, mud means cow dung. Straw, STREW, straw means log of tree, cut of log of tree. Straw means lakdiya, that is. Barks, BARKS, barks. Here the word barks means not like dog barking, but barks means in this chapter the skin of tree that we have to call chhal. Bones, 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 familiar words. SMOKESIGNAL, smoke signal means धुएं से निकल रहा हुआ सिग्नल etc. Drum beats, DRUMBEATS, drum beats means in this lesson you use this word while I am going to explain this chapter. Sledges, SLEDGES, sledges. CARTS, carts, bullock carts, horse carts, like that. Food producers, FOODPRODUCERS, food producers means खाना जो farmer use, they produce in food or crops in farm. Agriculture, the word agriculture come from agriculture, AGRICULTURE. River banks, RIVERBANKS, river banks means nadi kinara. These 5 or 6 words like smoke signal, drum beats, sledges, carts, food producers, agriculture, river banks are connect in this lesson. In this lesson, while I am going to give you explanation, this word used in a sentence, at that time I will explain that spelling in details. Now dear students, you have to write down these new words 3 times in your notebooks. So while I am taking your dictation test, I will ask this word as a dictate you. Okay, so you have to write down these hard words or new words in your notebook, SS notebook 3 times. Now this is your new word meaning. These new word meaning you have to explain one spelling in a one sentence. In exams or 20 marks test, I will ask or explain this word of 1 marks. Nomads. What is the meaning of nomads? People who move from one place to another place in search of food, clothes, work, etc. It's called nomads. Communication. Communication, the process of expressing ideas and feelings to share someone to other. Gestures, movements with hands, head or face to show particular meanings. Gesture we have to use some sign language also we have to use. Domestication. Domestication means the act of making animals work for humans. In sandy areas, the camel are used for humans. Discovery, finding something, invention, creating something new. Progress means growth. These 3 words, discovery, invention and progress, are not given in your textbook, but this is new words for you to write down in your notebook. This new word meaning also you have to write down in your notebook 2 times. Each word meaning write down in 2 times. Now dear students, see, glance of early humans. What do you see in this picture? You can clearly see that early humans lived in caves, lived in jungles, not wear clothes like us, or even not eat food as a cook. They eat raw food. See, they killed animals with the straw or stones, not like a gun, shoot gun, or hunter, shooter. See, they kill the animals and then at that time they eat as a raw, not a roasted or cooked food. First picture you can see that they eat bark, trees, leaves or fruits as a raw, not even wash. See, and picture of third picture you can see that animals eat bones as a raw. They drink cow milk directly, not even procedure any kinds of there. They live in jungles and live in huts and caves. They not live like us. Now dear students, lifestyle of early humans. But if you have textbook of Cordova Term 1 Social Study, then dear students, you have to pay attention here. I am reading that lessons paragraph and you have to listen carefully me. Page number 205. Early humans lived in jungles long ago. They moved from place to place in search of food. They were nomads. They would pluck fruits and vegetables, pull out roots from the ground and eat them raw. Therefore, they were called food gatherers. They also killed animals with stones and ate their flesh without cooking. After the discovery of fire, they started eating cooked and roasted food. Second, houses. Early humans did not have any permanent house. As they moved around in search of food, they lived in caves or trees. In this way, they protect themselves from the harsh weather conditions and wild animals. After a long time, they learned to live in groups. They built huts of mud, straw and leaves. These changes slowly gave rise to a small villages. Now dear students, here pay attention. We have to study that they did not have clothes like here and wear clothes made of leaves. They wandering like a Tarzan here and there and swinging on the tree. So their lifestyle are different from us. Their food habits, their house, their clothes, all are different from us. In first paragraph, you can listen me that early humans lived in jungles long ago. Nowadays, you have to see that any kinds of person or humans live in jungle. No, nowadays only animals are live in jungle and we live in bungalow, house, small house, big house in society. But this is the story of long ago. The early humans lived in jungles. They are moved from place to place. Why? Because they are not collect the food like us. We have to collect food, to collect all months collect food and we have to cooked and roasted that food or we have to buy by market. But that time there is no sense of any kinds of cooking and roasted food. They move from place to place in search of food. That's why they are calling nomads. They would pluck fruits, vegetables, pull out roots from the ground and eat them raw. they are directly pluck the fruits and vegetables, and at that time they have eat, not even wash or not even cook. They are pull out the roots from the grounds and eat them raw. Therefore, they were called food gatherers. They also killed animals with stones and ate their flesh without cooking. They are not sense of any kinds of cooking and roasted food. So they hunt the animal with the help of stones, because they don't have any kinds of tools like hunter, shooter, shoot gun, and they killed animals with the straw, stones, etc. And then at their flesh without cooking, they have to gather there and eat directly. After the discovery of fire, and later on this chapter, the discovery of fire, early humans discover fire, we have to discuss in next period. They started eating cooked and roasted food. They have collect the food, and then while they have to collect the food, not even eat like direct their houses. Early humans did not have any permanent houses. As they moved around in search of food, they lived in caves or trees. They are nomads, place to place in search of food. So they live in not a permanent house, but moved in search of food. They lived in caves or trees. In the cartoons or movie of that Tarzan or Mowgli, they live on trees. Same way, early humans lived in caves or trees. In this way, they protect themselves from the harsh weather conditions and wild animals. Suppose they live in caves or trees, but the conditions of weather is someday cooling. So they are protect themselves from the harsh weather conditions, and wild animals, they protect themselves in caves and on tree. After a long time, they learn to live in groups, because they live in alone. That wild animals come at that time, what they use? They use only the stones and straw. But all animal attack one person, what can they do? So they have to learn to live in groups. They build their huts of mud, straw and leaves. The use of this material, they make a beautiful huts. These changes slowly gave rise to small villages. These changes, they have to slowly gave rise to small villages. Now dear students, these two paragraphs are for that lifestyle of early humans, food habit, house. Now clothes. Dear students, pay attention in book page number 206. Early humans roamed around without clothes. They protect themselves from the cold by covering their bodies with the skins of animals. They also use leaves and bark of trees to cover themselves. Early humans did not any kinds of sense about clothes. They use trees, leaves and barks of trees. They protect themselves from the cold by covering their bodies with the skins of animals. They kill the animals and remove their body, and they use their skin of animals to cover themselves by cold, and some wild animals to protect themselves. They also use leaves and bark of tree to cover themselves. In next sessions, we have to study about early humans' tools, communications, discovery of fire and invention of wheel. Now this is the some short point that early humans, lifestyles of early humans, they lived in jungle long ago. Second, moved from place to place in search of food. They eat, pluck fruits, vegetables, roots, eat them raw. After they started eating cooked and roasted food. Now dear student, what you have to learn about today's videos, that you have to know about how the early humans, their lifestyle, their sense of clothes, house and their food habits. So dear students, you have to make one notebook of essays and you have to stick one photocopy of early humans that you have to print out from your computers or Xerox copy, etc. And you have to stick their photocopy in your notebook and collect some information about the early humans that you have to write down in your textbook also. That page number 205, that you have to write down early humans lived in jungle. What they eat raw food. What they are calling nomads. They are food gatherers. They use stones, flesh without cooking, etc. You have to write down 5 or 10 sentences about early humans' habits, food habits, their houses and their clothes. In next session, I will explain about detail. So dear students, this is the just a glance of early humans, that what they are and what we are. This is the vast difference about early humans and us. Now you have to collect the 10 sentences or information you have to write down in your notebook also and stick one photocopy of early humans. Thank you.